All right, we went through your warm market, right? We talked about leveraging your warm market, the people you care about, the people that you could feel safe around and making an ass and a fool of yourself with and say, hey, listen, yeah, I know, dude, I know, mock me all you want. I got involved with this pyramid scheme. I know you can't stand it. You tried one years ago, but do me a favor. Would you help me practice my pitch? Would you help me practice that kind of stuff? It is great when you do have somebody who has been in it before. You could say, hey, dude, give me the objections you get to get. I want to see how I can handle that. So if you haven't seen the warm market video, go back and figure that one out. Watch it, excuse me, and then go see how you can wind up figuring it out for your success to practice on your warm market for not, don't fucking sell them, don't do that. But let's talk about your cold market. Cold market is where the growth happens. Cold market, you only do three things, right? You contact them, you pitch them, you close them. That's it. That's it. Couple different things in this. Treat everybody the same. Now remember, you're going to hear from your upline a lot. Don't make assumptions. Or like, well, this guy, he posts that he's into fishing and he's saving up for a bass boat. He'd never do my business. Or this person, well, this person drives a Mercedes or a Bentley. They would never want to get involved with my business. Never assume anything. The point of this is the common denominator has to be you, right? It's like fighting, okay? If you're a trained fighter or a trained boxer and you're going to be at a weight class, you're always going to be 5'7", 235 pounds, right? Okay, you go in the ring, well, there could be another 235 pounder who is 6'4", another 235 pounder who's 5'10", has a longer reach, shorter reach, whatever. The common denominator is not going to be them. It's always going to be you because you're the one who fights. You have to have that same mentality when you go into these phone conversations. You are still the same. Your tactics can change, but that you never change, right? So I want you to embrace that concept. I'm the fighter in this because everything is a fight. And when you wind up getting to the fact of going into the objection handling and the closing, that's fun. You'll get that. As long as it's influential and it's never manipulative, you'll understand what I'm talking about when you get to that point. So what are we doing here? We're going to contact people, pitch them, and close them. This is going to be a little bit long. How do you contact? I love social media on a personal level. You guys have Instagram. I don't know if TikTok has the capability. Any app that has the capability of leaving a voice note, leave a voice note. I'm going to give you my exact steps to do this. I will reach out to somebody after I put a post up and I'll see who likes it, whatever it is, and I'll go to that person's stuff. I'll look at their page if I'm connected with them. Or if I'm not connected with them, I'll try to friend request them and whatnot because that's really where you can wind up leaving the messages. And what I do is the same thing to everybody. I will put in somebody's messages, I'll address them by their name. So if John, excuse me, John so-and-so likes my content, go John, I'll type this out, John, comma, because I'm all about punctuation too. If you can't spell, if you can't use proper grammar, if you there is no hey, there's no hi smiley face. This is a business. Take yourself fucking seriously. Show somebody the respect that you would want shown to you if you were there trying to get your business. That's another reason for I wear the dress as well too, right? The dress. I don't dress in a suit and tie for my own health. What I do is I'm showing my audience I respect you so much and I value you so much that I want to present myself in the best version possible to wind up showing you I care about you. I want your attention, so I'm going to give you my respect. Same thing. It's the same thing when you're doing your business at home. You go into somebody's DMs, you use their first name, John, comma. What's your profession? That's it. What is your profession? What's your profession if you want us to use that? What's your profession? I don't like to say, what do you do for work? What do you do for a living? I like to give somebody class because I don't care if they're a fucking truck driver. I don't care if they're a Starbucks barista. Somebody has a profession. And if somebody takes pride in it and they see that you see that, you know what? You're offering something to them, and it's our job. We need to make people boost people up. Let's do that a little bit more often. Even if you're not going to get a sale, even if you're not going to get a partner, there's nothing wrong with elevating somebody. Do it more often and see what it does for you. You start there. John, what's your profession? You're going to get a couple different answers. Fuck off. Why are you asking? Who's this? What do you want to know for? All this shit. And you can always handle it. If it's a negative, If you get one of those negative or questionables, because a lot of people don't know how to handle that kind of somebody having interest in their life, I will typically say, you know what? I appreciate you following me. I wanted to know, I appreciate you liking my content. I just want to know what you do in case I can ever forward you business or if there's anything I could ever do for you in the future. Leave it at that. That's how I like to do that. I like to diffuse that. Don't get an attitude. Don't send a joke back. There's a lot of misconstrued stuff via text, which is why I use the voice note. Okay? I say that in a voice note. If somebody says, hey, you know, I own a construction company. This is the first thing that you're going to have to do, right? It's your tactics. Your tactics, in my opinion, always has to be the bold, always bold. If you're looking to pitch somebody, because people know, people don't want to be sold, but they want to buy. When you're going into their DMs, it's, what are you there for? Are you there to flirt? Are you there for business? Are you there to tell them to fuck off? What are you there for? So they're already on a, especially if they don't know you, what am I doing, right? You think about it, you get a text message from somebody, how often do you look at the phone, put it down and go get back to them later? It's your time, it's valuable. So your tactics are everything. When you go into their DMs, that's the tactic you use. Professional, professional, professional. Pride in how you represent yourself, right? Even if your social media is nonstop goofing around, shirtless selfies, and it's vanity and all this kind of garbage, and you never took your social media seriously, don't clear it out. You can be a man or woman of many hats. There's nothing wrong with that. So behind the scenes, my social media, it's a lot of me goofing around, working on cars or doing stunts or whatever, or doing pranks. But behind the scenes, I do operate a professional business. Take the tonality of a professional, right? So you're going to address somebody as a professional. John, what's your profession? I always ask that first. When they answer, however they answer, I then use the voice note next. Learn how to speak. Learn how to speak with inflection. Learn how to speak with tonality. Learn how to have authority in your voice. Don't boss them around, but be convicted. It is so important you be convicted when you deliver your message. John responds back with, I own a construction company. Why do you ask? Well, John, I just thought maybe, you could, I could tell you what I do for a living. And, I thought maybe, you might be interested. And, I don't want to waste your time, but be convicted. Be proud of what you do. Take honor in what you do. You work for a network marketing company that I don't give a shit if there's 50 people in your team that all complain about not making money and all this. They've got their own fucking personal problems, and I can guarantee you they're not doing the work to get to that status. But what about the people who, that network marketing company that you work for, their efforts, their work, their constant state of improving and serving others, they're paying their car note from it. They're paying their grocery bill. They're paying the heat in the wintertime, the AC in the summertime. All that extra income that they didn't think was possible now is coming in. Your company's providing that. Why are you not proud of your network marketing company? Be proud of it, right? So change your body mechanics. Straight posture, head up. Even when you are doing your calls at home, stand up. Don't sit. Stand up, change your state. If you don't know how to state change, go look at Tony Robbins' content online. It's all over the place. Change your state, do whatever you got to do. It's dynamic. Get into there. Boom. John wants to know, why do you ask? John, listen, I appreciate that. I saw that you liked my content. Listen, I want to know more about what you do. I have a great network that I work with. I want to see if there's anything we can ever do to cross-promote one another. I would absolutely love to tell you about my business. I'd love to get your business. I'd love to see how I could do that. But I want to know exactly what you do, how I can wind up using my network to help you out in any way possible, and just build a connection for business sake. What's wrong with doing that? What's wrong with doing that? Change the way you say your words. John, I hope you're doing well. Listen. Also, there's another thing is you're asking and telling, right? First, you're offering. The first thing with the offer, always offer to do for them first. John, I appreciate that. You work at Starbucks? That's fantastic. Hey, I don't know if it would help you. I don't know, but where are you at? I could love to send some more customers to your way. Maybe your boss would appreciate that. Do for them first. John, you own a graphic design company? I don't need any t-shirts, but you know what? I'm sure there's a lot of people in my network who could. Tell me more about your business. Offer. Offer, offer. Ask and tell, but it's the same thing. You're going to tell them in the ask, right? John, tell me about your business. You're asking, but certain words that you're going to use, you're leading, you're showing conviction. Hey, I'd like to know more about your business. Well, I'm sure you would. I don't have the fucking time to tell you. John, tell me more about your business. John, do me a favor. I'm extremely interested in what you do. Can you give me the rundown about what you do and how it applies? I want to see if my network is going to be something valuable that we can plug you in and we can get you some business your way. I'm going to tell you, the way that you lead people with conviction, with confidence, makes all the difference when you convey everything else. When you do it via voice note, people can hear you, they can get a sense of you, they're gonna tell whether or not you're full of shit. Run around the room, do a bunch of jumping jacks if you work from home. I'm gonna tell you too, I work from home. I'm in a suit and tie in my friggin' house because it changes the way I feel, changes the way that I present, changes the way that I do my calls. Yeah, I got the constricted tie going on even in home because seriously, it changes my state, puts me in a different focus. And that's going to come across in the voice notes when I'm talking to people. So the first thing we do is we contact people. Our tactics, you're going to discover your tactics. I think that it's the best tactic is the professional aspect of it, right? It's not, hey, hun, oh my God, it's, this is another one. Don't establish rapport. I think that's the biggest bullshit in the world. John, saw that you love fishing, man. I love fishing too. Fuck that, dude. I'm here for business. I'm not here to be your friend. And that's something that your tonality is going to come across. I want business. I want a network. I do not want your fucking friendship. Friends and business do not mix. Ask anybody who's fucking got a business. So your tactic is everything. Keep it professional. Do not do the whole, hey, saw that you liked my picture about this and that. Do you like artwork too? Don't fucking do that shit. It's Vanessa, hey, Vanessa, comma, go study grammar. If you don't know grammar, go study it. Vanessa, comma, what's your profession? It's a question that's not, why are you asking me? Well, I saw that you liked my content, so I thought I'd reach out to you. I appreciate the follow. I want to know, what do you do? Tell me about what you do. It seems like if you have this interest, is there anything that we can connect with that I can help, I don't know, drive traffic your way? Guys, this will evolve as you go, the more you do it, and you'll feel different. When you change your tonality, when you offer something, everyone wants that elevator pitch. You got 60 seconds to get somebody's attention. You don't need that 60 seconds if all you have to do is fucking tell somebody you want to serve them. It's immediately captivating, right? Because everyone knows they're going to be trying to sold. But if you're in there going, listen, I want to share my network with you. I was looking to sit there and extend my network to people that are supporting me. How can I help you with whatever you're working on? What business, what project, what are you doing that I can help with? It's always got to be there. And then ask and tell, too. I want to tell you about my business. Listen, 100% I'm always looking to network. I'm always trying to grow my business. I'm always looking for clients. Never call your people customers. They're your clients. They're going to get your cell. They're going to wind up getting your number. You're going to fucking contact them. You're going to serve them. Keep that in mind. Listen, I'm building my client base. I don't do the whole, I don't know if this would be for you. Dude, fuck that. Listen, I want to present my content to you. I want to see if it aligns with you. I want to see if we could do business together. John, I'd love your money. I would love your business. I would love to gain you as a client. It's as simple as that. Pitch. You're not going to sit there and do. I love Ray Higden. I've had a conversation with him. I interviewed him for a podcast. I think he's just a brilliant, brilliant, brilliant man. His way's not my way. If I will you, and that is such a common network marketing thing. Like, hey, Jason, if I send you a video, will you watch it? No. Fuck. The pitch is everything. And the pitch is only two things. It's presenting value, but you're leading while you do it, right? And it goes back to the tell and the tactics. Vanessa, great. You go through the whole thing. Vanessa does artwork, so she does, renovations on old furniture. You want to send clients her way. Now you've got up in the door to where, hey, Vanessa, listen, I'm going to send you some content of mine. It would be a tremendous value for me if you watched it. It would be very meaningful for me if you watch this. I'm going to send you a short video. I'm going to follow up with you. You're leading, right? You know that if it's your product, the value is there. The company you're with has probably put together some phenomenal media, videos, pictures, PowerPoint. I don't know what it is. They've already done the work. The biggest part of this is bridging the gap between you and the consumer, right? The client, period. So you lead them. Vanessa, listen, I have a 5-minute video. I know your day is damn well busy. Do me a favor, sneak this in. I'm going to call you back later on tonight. And this is what I always do too. Listen, I know you're pitched all the time. I know it's a pain in the butt. I'm going to follow back with you. And be a human being. I say this quite often. Tell me to fuck off if you're not interested. Listen, there's no hard feelings on this. This is business. I acknowledge what I'm doing. I'm trying to pitch you. I'm trying to gain your business. I want you to become a client of mine. That's my intent. So I'm going to send this to you. Just do me a favor. When I wind up calling back later, do me a favor. Give me a just yes or no, or that you're not interested, or you're interested, or whatnot. I'm not going to waste your time. Just don't waste mine. Be bold. People appreciate that, but you got to learn to work up to that. You've got to establish yourself as somebody who has integrity. Because if you look like shit, if you're somebody who doesn't take care of themselves, presents themselves all disheveled, they're not going to take you seriously. Don't wear your jeans and your fucking t-shirt. Don't comb your hair. Don't brush your teeth. And then do a face video. Or somebody sees you on YouTube looking like a fucking slob. And then you're going to ask them for their time. They're not going to take you seriously. You have two opportunities to make a first impression. How you look and what comes out of your fucking mouth. Keep that in mind. So you're presenting value. That is the easiest thing on the planet because of the product that you have done so much time researching on. Remember, I told you, get to learn your company, know the insides and out. You better know the date it was founded, how it's made, all this stuff. The value is for you to answer questions. When you wind up doing the follow-up and the close, because that's the whole, you hear it all the time, the fortunes in the follow-up, right? So you're going to sit there, contact them, pitch them, close them. You're doing your follow-up. Schedule it. Vanessa, I know you saw that video. Give me the best time to get on your calendar to wind up discussing this with you. And acknowledge it. Listen, I'm going to try to close you. I love saying this one. I know you're going to have a bunch of objections. I want to hear all your objections because I want to be able to overcome them. Even if I don't get your business today, all I want you to know is that I'm capable of doing this, because maybe I get your business 6 months from now. Maybe I get your business next year, but I just want to go through the process with you. Guys, you'll discover this all on your own as time goes on. Objections. Oh, fuck. I'm going to tell you the easiest way to handle objections, right? I used to hear this for a long time with people in network marketing, which is, you just got to believe. You just got to believe. And I didn't understand what the fuck they were talking about. Because when I first got involved in the industry, I would talk to the people who made millions of dollars and I would say, how'd you do it? I just talked to 3 people a day. How did you do it? I just talked to 3 people a day. What time of day did you talk to them? Did you go contact them in the grocery store, knock them over as they're fucking shopping? Did you interrupt them during dinner? What did you do? And this was years worth of frustration that I could not get answers to. Every question I have ever had came through an answer through belief. I want to paint this analogy for you. The more I educated myself on the business, the company I'm with, and the business of network marketing, the more it made sense. The more it made sense, every single objection that was presented my way, nobody can overcome them, or nobody can have an answer for them. I can overcome all of them, right? This is how I pictured it. When you first learned how to drive a car, hands at 10 and 2, you're looking in the rearview mirror every 7 seconds. You got to signal 1,000 feet before a turn or 100 feet before a turn, whatever it is, and then the hand over hand, the brake, you drive separately, no 1 foot, not separately. After a while, right, you've been driving, you're one with the car. You could drive with your knee, eating a cheeseburger, texting at the same time, looking out of the side of your eye, and you know how your car feels. You do. So when you're on the expressway and a car in front of you has an entire, like a Ford pickup has an entire bunch of chairs and baby buggies and one of them fucking toys and shit in the back, and it hits a pothole and all that stuff jumps out and spills in the roadway. It could be snowing, it could be raining, you could be doing 70 miles an hour. You know how to navigate your car and you're still going forward, right? You're not stopping, turning, braking. You're braking, slowing, moving around, navigating it. Those are all the objections. And because you've become so one with the car, you're so confident in your driving abilities, you can handle every obstacle that's thrown in your way because you believe in your ability. I will tell you this. How do I objection handle? Go watch this guy, go watch that guy. No. Your objection handling ability comes from your belief in the business of network marketing and the company that you're with. Ask me, your product is X, Y, and Z. I appreciate your thing on that. Do you mind if I wind up showing you how incorrect you are on that? Is that okay? Well, tell me about your product that does this. I have this information. I'm armed to the teeth with the information from my company, with my upline, with people who actually work, I'm not very savvy when it comes down to certain things that are health and wellness, but I have people in my upline who are. I know how to handle that objection because I'm confident that my team can do X, Y, and Z. Absolutely. Let me get that answer for you. I'll be back in 3 minutes on the phone. Okay? Network marketing. Well, it's a pyramid scam. Hey, let's talk about what a pyramid scam is, right? Did you know that a pyramid scam is actually when you exchange money for no product or service? I'm actually trying to sell you my product. So we're exchanging money for service. Well, there's 90% of people fail in the network marketing industry. They make no money according to this company. Yeah, there was a study that was done in 1980 with 20,000 people, and the results came from 200 people. It's a false study that actually makes no relevancy over the history of network marketing. Well, people don't make money. What are they working? How many hours are they putting in? What is their skill set? The point being is, when it comes down to knowing, when you're convicted in your business, you believe it, you can handle any objection. It's absolutely amazing. Deliver. All right, so you're on the closing part of this. You've contacted them, you've broken that down, you pitched them, they saw a video or whatever. Now you got to handle the rejections. They say yes, they say no. Dude, here's how you handle the no, okay? You sat there and they're like, no, listen, thank you for thank you for overcoming my objections. I do not want to do the business. Perfect, fine. This is how I end this. I appreciate that. Do me a favor. I want to stay in contact with you. I'm not going to push you again on this. You ever think about that? Do me a favor. I would love to be your first call if you want to do my business. Secondly, I talk about, hey, listen, I want to get in your network. If there's anybody you can introduce me to, I would appreciate that. That would mean a lot to me. Who can I go to your network that you think I could pitch this to, that I could present, my business to as well too? And then it is too as well, keep me in mind. Listen, network marketing's all over the place. You're in construction, I'm in network marketing. If I need somebody's going to need a patio done, I'm going to send them right to you. If you hear about Jane Doe who's at dinner bitching about the fact she's got all this product on her shelves that she's not selling and her husband's bitching at her, to send her my way. I would love that relationship with you. And then you tell them, I'm going to keep in contact with you just to let you know. I'm going to just stay in touch. I'm going to check in every now and then. Hope that's okay. Let them go. If they say no, let them fucking go. But let them go knowing you care. Let them know knowing you care. They say yes, deliver. Fucking deliver. Everything you said you're going to do, do it. Do it. I mean, I don't know. Do I need to explain that? Your words and your actions have to match. Congruency. That's integrity. Fucking, I don't need to say anything more about that. And then exceed their expectations. Go above and beyond. Even if they said no to the business, fucking get them clients. They say, oh, hey, I really don't want to do your business. Awesome. Come back a week later. Listen, I'm going to send some people your way. I have no idea whether or not they need construction work done, but are you good with me just sending them your way? Yeah. What number do you want me to send them to? Do you want me to send them to an email? How do you want me to contact with them? Give them gifts. Give them gifts. It's all about networking, right? You have no idea in that process. John doesn't want to deal with you. He doesn't want to do this pyramid scam shit, blah, blah, blah. But my God, you show him you care. You show him you care. This cold market, they're the best path to develop who you are in this business. Really simply, just keeping this on here again. You contact, you pitch, you close. Go through this again, this video, write this stuff down. You're going to want to go through tactics. You offer, always do for them. You offer across the board all the time. You're very convicted. You ask them, you tell them by asking them. You're going to present value, what your company did. You're going to lead them through the process of this. And then you're going to overcome objections when you know the business inside and out. You're going to deliver, end of story. I mean, that's you. That's integrity. And then you're going to exceed their expectations, even if they're not your customer, your client. This is cold market, excuse me. If I can help you on anything that your upline is not doing, 708-982-0974, 708-982-0974, or email me at bullofmlm.com. Guys, comment below. Let me know what your thoughts are. If this had value, share this, get this out there. If you do want to be pitched or closed by me, or if you want to have a conversation again, get a hold of me. And if you're looking to move to another team because you're not getting your value, get a hold of me. See you guys in the next video.